Hi, I'm Lisa Mitten, and I'm excited to bring this playtime video to you. It's going to be about imagining and magic and fun. So I hope you'll all join me. And I've dedicated this video to my nieces and nephews in the Tri-Cities in Washington State. Now I realize some of you may not be interested in this video, and that's okay. But I just didn't want to leave you out because I want you to all know that you're loved. So I'm going to say all of them. There's a bunch. Tanner, Austin, Weston, Abby, Peyton, Dallas, Nate, Aubrey, Ty, Lindsay, Emma, Clara, Dawson, Max, Nora, Alex, Ellie, Paxton, and then the newest is Delilah, just born this month. So come on, let's have some fun and get your imagination cap on and let's go. Oh, and I almost forgot. Grab a magic wand. You need a magic wand today. Now, I would really like to have one like Harry Potter, but I don't. So I get my handy dandy pencil. It's going to be a great wand. You go grab whatever you need and meet me on the mat. Okay, everybody, take a seat. Come into a wide-legged fold. So just spread your legs out and just kind of lean forward. We are going to pretend that we are fairies or wizards or just something magical where we have magic. And we have to have our handy dandy wand. So as you fold forward, just think about what would you like to do? Maybe sometime when your mom asks you to clean your room, would you love to be able to wiggle your nose and poof, everything's clean? Or wave that magic wand and your clothes dance into their clothes basket? That would be fun, wouldn't it? Or maybe you would like to fly. There's so much that we could imagine with magic and pretending. Take some deep breaths and just think, what would you like to do? Well, I know for me, I would love to fly. So after you fold forward, maybe you're laying on the ground, you can fold all the way forward. I have to stretch out quite a bit before I can even get close to that. Anyway, come on up and let's come up onto our feet, standing tall. I know if I were magic, I would love to fly. So let's pretend like we're flying. Inhale your arms up. Oh, we're soaring up into the sky. And then swoop your arms down and dive down, 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 down towards the earth. Inhale back up. And we're going back up into the sky like birds. And exhale, floating down. And brush your hands across the tops of the river. Oh, that feels fun, doesn't it? Maybe a fish jumps right in front of you. Inhale your arms back up. Up into the sky. And exhale one more time. Back down. And come on back up to standing. Flying would be so cool and so much fun. Now, I don't know about you, but when I think of magic wands, I also think of turning things into something else. So come down onto your mat. Have your magic wand handy because we're going to need it. So mine's right next to me. Plant your hands. And let's pretend that we're a cow. So drop your belly, lift your chest, and move. We're a cow. Now grab your magic wand, tap your head, and poof, we become a cat. Raise your back up. Uh-oh, we're a cat now, but we need to get back to being a cow. Grab your magic wand, tap yourself, and all of a sudden, moo. We're a cow. Let's do that again. It worked so well. Tap. We change into a cat. Ooh, meow. Here we go. And tap. Cow. Moo. Wow, that worked so well. Let's see if we can try it with something else. Okay, we're a dog. So plant your hands, walk your knees back a little bit, and then tuck your toes and lift up, pressing into your
the palms of your hands. Now this is going to be tricky because you're going to have to grab your magic wand and tap yourself. And what do you think we're going to become when we do this? We're a dog right now. Woo, woo. Grab your wand. Ooh, a little tricky. Tap yourself. Set your wand down. And oh, we're transforming. Bring your knees down. Lift up. Come on up. Draw your elbows back. And nay! I'm a horse. Are you a horse? Is that what you became? Nay! Grab your wand. Tap yourself. Plant your hands. Lift those hips. Oh, I'm back to a dog. Woo, woo, woo. One more time. Grab that wand. Tap, tap, tap. Oh, I'm transforming. I'm becoming something else. I'm lifting up, drawing my hands back, pressing and lifting my chest. Nay! Wow, this works pretty cool. But let's go back to a dog again. So, one more time. Tap, tap, tap. And on back down to a dog. Lifting your hips up. Okay. Now, we know in a lot of fairy tales, there's a frog. And the frog sometimes transforms. So let's become a frog and see if we can get our frog to transform. So come onto your feet, turn your toes out, and just kind of bounce around here. Sit on your feet with your knees out. This can be a little tricky for some. So if it's a little hard for you, that's understandable because this stretches a lot. Ribbit, ribbit. Okay, here we go. Tap, tap, tap. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm changing. Oh, I became a princess or a prince. The frog became a prince. Let's try that again. Tap, tap, tap. Oh, what am I becoming? Ribbit. Ribbit. Tap, tap, tap. Oh, I'm a handsome prince or a beautiful princess. I should keep this in my hand, huh? Oh, I'm changing again. Here we go. Ribbit. Ribbit. Shall we leave the prince as a frog this time or the princess as a frog? I think so. Okay, come on down. Another fun thing to do with magic is to disappear. So let's see if we can make ourselves disappear. Come onto your hands and knees. Sit back onto your heels. Draw your hands in beside you and curl into a ball. Have we disappeared, do you think? Maybe tap ourselves? Can anybody see us? You might need a blanket to pull over you too. Blankets are great for helping us disappear, aren't they? Come on back up, nice and slow and easy. Okay, now we're going to make things levitate. Do you know what levitate means? It means where they lift up off the ground magically. So, come up onto your knees, grab your magic wand, keep it in your hand this time, unlike me who keeps setting it down. Stretch that right leg out and take your left hand down to the ground. Now, tap that back leg with your magic wand and see, did it work? Did your magic work? Did you get it to lift up? Tap, 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 down it goes. Do it again. Tap, 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 up, tap, 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 and down. One more time. Up, tap, 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 and down. We are magic. We can make things lift off the ground. Let's do the other side. Extend out the other leg. Reach down with your hand. Tap, tap, tap. Lift it up. Tap, tap, tap. Down it goes. Tap, tap, tap. Up. Tap, tap, tap. Down. Last time. Up. And down. Wow. Now you know how to make things lift up into the air, huh? Pretty cool. Okay, another fun thing magic sometimes does is it makes statues. You know, it might freeze something. So let's see if we can make that work for us. So come on up. We're just kind of doing our thing. Let's spread our legs out. Let's turn the left toes out to the side of the mat. I'm mirroring you this time. And let's sink into that leg. Get ready with your magic wand. And we're just lifting our arms and stretching. And tap, tap, tap. We're frozen. We can't move. Our arms are lengthened, that leg is bent, and it might be getting tired, but we're frozen. We can't move. Tap yourself. Oh, we can move again. Whoa. Up and down, and tap, tap, tap. Oh, we're frozen. Can you hold it? Can you be as still as can be? Tap, tap, tap. Oh, now you can move. Wow, that was great. Let's do the other side even and play around. Do you think we'll get frozen on the other side? Let's see. Oh, we're just wiggling and moving and sink down, and now we're frozen on the other side. Don't move. Can you hold it? See if you can even just hold your breath so you can't not moving at all. Okay, now we can move, right? We tapped with the magic wand. Here we go. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Frozen. Are you as still as can be? Tap, tap, tap. And wiggle and wiggle. That was great. Let's see if we can try a different situation. So let's face the front of the mat, or it could be the side, depending on how you're shifted. And your feet are turned the same direction. The back toe slightly out to the side. And now bend that front leg. And just see what this feels like. Sinking into it, playing around. When do you think we're going to get frozen this time? Get ready. Let's play with our arms, lifting them up, moving them around. Oh, arms up, knee bent, tap, tap, tap. Can you hold it? Stretch through that back leg. Hold as still as can be. Hips to the front. Tap, tap, tap. Ah, on up. Wiggle, wiggle. Here we go. Moving our arms around. Arms up, knee bent. Tap, tap, tap. Freeze. Wow, our magic wands work amazingly well, don't you think? I think they're awesome. Tap, tap, tap. Oh, wiggle, 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 wiggle. Shift around to the opposite side. Planting your feet. Front toes straight forward. Back toes forward at a slight angle. And bending and wiggling. And arms up and out. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Stretch those arms up. Oh, bend that knee. Tap, tap, tap. We're frozen. Are you frozen? Can you hold it? You got this. I know you can do it. Tap, tap, tap. Oh, wow. We're good at freezing, aren't we? Ourselves with our magic wand. So wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Stretch those arms. Oh, I think we're going to get frozen one more time. Get ready. Freeze. Hold it. Get those hips so they're facing the front. Reach up, but holding as still as can be. And tap, tap, tap. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. That was great, huh? Our magic wands were amazing. They got to do all kinds of things. Well, now I'm going to share a story with you about our friend Alice. And Alice loved to imagine that she is a fairy. So we'll set up the camera and get back with you for that book. Okay, here we are for our fun book, Alice the Fairy by David Shannon. It's one of my favorites. I love this book. It's all about pretending. My name is Alice. I'm a fairy. I'm not a permanent fairy. I'm a temporary fairy. You have to pass a lot of tests to be a permanent fairy. I have wings so I can fly. I can't fly very high yet, but I can fly really fast. When we went flying, I didn't go very fast. I was having too much fun seeing the scenery. How about you? Were you a fast flyer? This is my magic wand. Do you still have your magic wand handy? This is my blanket. Fairies use magic wands to change frogs into princes. That's what we did, isn't it? And things like that. I changed my dad into a horse. We changed ourselves into horses, huh? One time, my mom made cookies for my dad, so I turned them into mine. Do you think that was a good idea? I felt bad about the cookies, because after all, they were made for a dad, huh? So I thought I'd whip up a new outfit for my dad. Did I tell you he's the Duke of Morningside Drive? Well, he is. So her outfit would have golden sparkly pants and purplish pinky shoes, her favorite color. But clothes were too hard, so I made him a new crown instead. Looks pretty good, don't you think? With my magic wand, I can make leaves fall from trees, and I can draw pictures in the water. Sometimes I use my wand to disappear, but that's kind of scary. I'd rather use my blanket. Blankets are handy, aren't they? Of course, I also have a magic mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairiest of them all? Well, what do you know? It's me, Alice. Thank you, mirror. Fairy dust is very useful. I use it to turn oatmeal into cake. Sugar is a yummy fairy dust, don't you think? Casting spells is another important part of being a fairy. Watch me make my dog float on the ceiling. Here she is. Hocus pocus, croakin' docus. Howkin' towkin', riggin' falcon. Doggin' floggin', biddle noggin. Okay, that one needs a little work. She wasn't quite able to make her dog float on the ceiling, huh? But we made our leg float. But a fairy must be very careful with magic. Once I accidentally turned my white dress into a red one. Oops, maybe at the table isn't the best place to have your magic wand, huh? That made the Duchess so mad she locked me in the tower forever. I got away though. A fairy's life is filled with danger. Broccoli is often poisoned by the wicked Duchess and should never be eaten. Fairies also hate baths. I'd like to turn my bath water into strawberry jello. That would be fun. But I don't know how yet. You have to be a permanent fairy to do tricks like that. They go to advanced fairy school to learn how. I'm supposed to learn how to make clothes get up off the floor and dance around and line up in the closet. Wouldn't that be nice? I'm not very good at that, though. She kind of gave up into reading her book, huh? I'll probably be a temporary fairy forever. The end. I hope you enjoyed this book, Alice the Fairy. And, you know, it's just fun to pretend and to imagine like Alice did and like we did today with our magic and pretending to change things into other things. And anyway, it was just fun. Hope to see you next time. Bye.